this is really what it's all about. This is why I have a passion for what I do and I love it, because I get to see people from all walks of life finally get to achieve what they worked decades for, retirement, right before my very eyes. For them to go from living in the States, not enjoying life, very expensive cost of living, political division left, right, and center, and working all the time on that rat hamster wheel, to finally achieving a life where they can enjoy, let their shoulders down, get peace of mind.
All right, savvy expats, welcome to a week in the life of helping retirees move to the Philippines for a living. And in this video, we're gonna be showing you two things. Number one, a behind the scenes of what it actually looks like to move on to a new chapter of your life, getting settled in the Philippines. This is coming from the perspective of a team that's helped over 90 expats within these past 2 years make this transition to this country. And secondly, another thing is what it looks like to live a high quality lifestyle in Manila. We always see these videos of live like a king for $500 per month in the province, but there is a demographic of expats that don't want that lifestyle. And so if you're looking for a Western sort of lifestyle in Manila and you want all the conveniences, all the amenities, maybe you want to hire a driver, a maid, a cook, and just kind of live like a king for a more affordable cost of living than you would in the States. And if you have a sort of higher retirement or pension, you're just kind of curious what that would get you here, then this video is for you. So we are starting off our day in the beautiful Makati. Earlier this morning, I took a call with an expat that's looking to use my team's help for his scouting trip to the Philippines. That'll be very interesting. And now we have a full day ahead of us of meeting our other expats in BGC. Let's go. Say hi to the vlog, baby girl.
Hi.
Say hi.
Say hi.
All right, guys, I'm going to introduce you also to my driver, Johnard. He drives all of our expats as well. Thank you, Johnard. Johnard, how has your experience been driving all of our expats?
Also, it's great to being part of the Savvy Expats, sir. I'm glad to being here to work with the expats.
If there's one thing all of our expats always say they have the best experience with you driving them around and give them a good experience. So that's really appreciated. In terms of the experience with all these expats, what have you found in common with all of them?
Very excited to be here in the Philippines. They love here, sir, to stay here, especially sir in the BGC.
Yeah, they love BGC.
Yeah.
At least with all of our expats, like Johnard is the one that picks up all of our clients, and it's just been such a great experience because above just kind of helping them settle down here in the Philippines, it's actually a full experience that especially Johnard gives them, showing them around, taking them for a few beers, right, having a good time. So that's what it's all about. Here we are at BGC Uptown Ritz. Now we're handling the signing of your lease in your new home in BGC. How are you feeling right now? A little anxiety. A little bit anxiety. Hey, at least you're paying less than $5,500 per month like you were back in New York.
A little bit better.
Absolutely. So I'm not sure if you guys saw this vlog, but we did a vlog with Richard. We did viewings with him. We viewed some units 2 weeks ago, and now we're signing on his new home in BGC. Richard's big day today. Alrighty, so Richard is now signing on his new home in BGC. Getting it locked in, no more Airbnbs every night, so that's of course nice to have. And also not paying $5,500 like back in New York anymore. And Richard has his new home in the Philippines. Really quick, Julie, just to give our expats some context, what are you currently doing now with Richard?
For Richard to be able to get his deposit back, we do an inventory list before they move in, just to check like every furniture was still in a good shape before they move out or end their lease. To kind of protect their deposit. Yeah.
With our team, we like to make sure that, especially when it comes to security deposits here in the Philippines, there is some scenarios or horror stories you might have heard of landlords running away and stealing the expat's security deposit. That's why we do these inventory checks, make sure that our expats are safe and they can actually get their deposit at the end of the year, because a lot of expats, as you've heard, getting ripped off and getting scammed on that. And that's just what we're here for, is helping avoid that. My favorite part is this corner unit. Like, I love the windows facing the Grand Hyatt. Nice lighting coming in, a lot of natural light. Also, you can see like the rest of Manila in the back there. Then you have this nice corner unit windows with Grand Hyatt straight across. This is like centrally located in BGC as well. So as far as location, doesn't get any better than this. Richard really has a good eye for units. So yeah, there's a view of the fountains down there in Uptown. It really doesn't get much better than this. Go for a steak dinner down there at Grand Hyatt. Mitsukoshi Mall for Japanese is right there, and then right over here, yeah, perfect location, Uptown Mall straight down there. So just an update, guys, we have all of the documents and lease signed for Richard, moving on to this new chapter of his life. Richard, I mean, now that we're pretty much at the finish line of locking in your new place and your new life in the Philippines, how are you feeling now?
Feeling good.
I'm glad, because I know
When we get it over,
Yeah.
the apartment hunting can be a little nerve-wracking.
it is. It's nerve-wracking. It's also tiring because we're viewing
Yeah.
so many units, but finally at the finish line. And I think, I mean, even after the viewings 2 weeks ago, this is definitely the nicest unit for sure.
Yeah,
So I'm glad you chose this
pretty
one.
good, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Very convenient, very
Yeah.
located.
Yeah,
Walk right down the block to the market.
exactly. You have everything here. And I mean, it's a new chapter of your life. I'm glad that we're finally have everything almost finalized now. And I mean, what are your plans from here, Richard? Just enjoy the retired life?
Yeah,
I love it.
begin a new life.
I love it. I love it. All right, now they're setting up the bed for Richard. This is really what it's all about. This is why I have a passion for what I do, and I love it, because I get to see people from all walks of life finally get to achieve what they worked decades for, retirement, right before my very eyes. For them to go from living in the States, not enjoying life, very expensive cost of living, political division left, right, and center, and working all the time on that rat hamster wheel, to finally achieving a life where they can enjoy, let their shoulders down, get peace of mind, have their new partner. Like, these things for me to see firsthand, I have a soft spot for, and that's why we do what we do. But yeah, I'm happy that Richard's happy and we got him set up in this new place. Probably, definitely one of the top 3 condos I've seen any of our expats ever choose. And you can imagine, like, this is just like one of the many lives that have been changed with this kind of help. And seeing the look on their face is always nerve-wracking, but at the same time, a sense of fulfillment, peace, and they look forward to it. So this is what it's all about, guys. I love it. And so I hope, based off of what you're seeing here, that you're getting a really good idea of what it looks like, boots on the ground, behind the scenes, uncut, to actually move into a new place, make this big transition in your new life when retiring in the Philippines. Right now, Richard is currently handling a wire transfer to the unit owner. He's transferring multiple thousands of dollars. So of course, we got to make sure that's overseen with the unit owner, and they're also signing a lease. But yes, I hope you're getting a good idea of what it looks like to make this transition in this new chapter of your life. Now we're just helping Richard with getting an internet plan so that by the time he moves in, he has some stable internet. And also, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I also want to share with you guys the raw reality of making such a big transition to the Philippines. You will inevitably hit road bumps and experience a few hassles in the process of making the move to the Philippines. It's just normal with all the logistics involved. For example, today, with Richard over here, one of the road bumps that we experienced that I didn't really record much of was making the wire transfer. Sometimes the bank will question, what's the reason or purpose for the transfer? His bank initially declined the transfer because they thought it was a scam, but we got around it via Wise. That's part of making the transition. You will inevitably experience road bumps, especially when it comes to banking. That's the biggest thing as well. And now we are at the iconic SM Aura Mall in BGC because we are getting Richard's tourist visa extended since it's about to expire. And one thing you notice about the Philippines is Christmas decorations, and it's only October, not even December yet. Richard, do you like the early Christmas decorations out here? Yeah. I mean, as you guys know, as soon as it hits burn months here in the Philippines, they immediately celebrate Christmas in the Philippines.
I cannot be a statistic. I manifested the motive, the mission. Had got sick of sitting around and just wishing I roll up the sleeves to get out and go get it. Some kept it pushing, some blind to the vision, but I had the key for the doorway existed. Way up the ladder, they can't even fathom the purpose I'm setting it. Permanent, infinite. Why you think I had to go and just timid?
Of course, everybody has their own way, thank you, to wind down. Mine is a nice cigar and a nice drink. So occasionally I'll come here to Saint Room in BGC. This is one of the many cigar lounges in Manila that I like to enjoy to wind down. sneak in here by myself, unbothered, no text messages, no company, just do all myself and enjoy a nice drink and a cigar. Right over here, I have a gin and tonic, so I'm just gonna enjoy that. And this is the thing is, whenever I'm working with expats and we share common interests and hobbies like a nice cocktail, cigar, it's always an enjoyable time. And this is one of those hobbies that are kind of niche, I'd say, where you can find it in the West commonly, but it'd be rare to find it to a certain degree and high level in Manila. And that's part of the reasons why I love Manila, is because here in BGC, even in Makati, I can enjoy not only high quality cigar lounges like La Casa de Habano, but also more hole-in-the-wall places where I can enjoy throw a cigar, a drink in a community that's a hole in the wall and that nobody really even knows about. Like, for example, that's a place that you find in Makati. And so this is one of those hobbies in Manila, or activities in Manila, that not a lot of expats really do, but you do find a lot of expats that want to live a sort of high-end lifestyle, occasionally indulge and enjoy. So funny, you can't make this up. As I'm speaking to the camera and smoking my cigar, one of my other clients, Michael from Pennsylvania, just walks in. And this is why I love what I do, because as I'm helping expats move out here to the Philippines, I'm literally creating my own set of neighbors. And I occasionally run into all my expats whenever walking through BGC. Such a small world, it's a 20-minute walking distance sort of city. I made a property tour video with Michael about maybe 6 months ago. And update till now, I didn't film the update video, but we got him moved into a condo here in BGC. He's now fully retired in the Philippines, and it's just so funny to see him walk in to the cigar lounge as I'm talking to you guys. Any expat that also likes to enjoy a cocktail, also likes to smoke a cigar, I tend to get along with. I didn't even know a couple of months ago when we were doing your initial viewings that you also were into like cigars and cocktails as well, but
Yes, I had a nice, in the U.S., a nice bar set up with some nice tequilas and whiskeys and bourbons. And I also had 3 humidors, which I ended up giving away, selling, whatever the case, and their contents. So I've been lucky enough here to find some folks who are interested in cigars. And one of the places I heard about was this place, Cedar Room, that I just happened to walk in here this afternoon, coming here to look for cigars. And lo and behold, Evan's sitting in here having a smoke and having a drink. So I decided to join him.
cheers. I mean,
Yeah.
perfect timing.
But,
And
nice welcome into the Philippines. I just arrived on September 3rd.
yep,
Already I have I've signed my 1-year lease and living up in uptown area.
beautiful.
But, everything's good. Feels like I got used to the heat pretty quickly, but
Yeah.
there's been some days where the humidity is just unbearable. And I've learned to carry a hanky.
Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have that.
Yeah, with everything that I've experienced so far since my move here, it's not too bad. That's my only complaint. So if you're planning to come out here or interested, take a look. Come and visit. See what it's
100%.
really like, and I think you might be happy here.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
I certainly am. I'm looking forward to more adventures, and I can't wait.
Michael and I were talking about like how his current life, being retired in the Philippines, looks like for him, and just being able to live on your own schedule, live on your own routine. That's like the biggest thing. Be able to kind of wake up in the morning, decide, all right, do I want to eat here? Do I want to eat there? Do I want to grab a cocktail here? Do I want to have a cigar? Like that's such a freedom that a lot of expats and of course for retirees in the States really want, but of course it's a little bit more pricey yet out there. But soon we'll do another follow-up video with Michael, talk a little bit more about his experience living out here in the Philippines. Alright, Savvy Expats, so I'm back at home now, and while I was smoking a cigar with Michael, my gal got some steaks at the butcher's. And that's the nice part also about Manila, is like you can get some decent cuts of steak. Although it's a little bit harder to find, you can still find some. So this was actually a tomahawk steak. Because we can't cook it in a big enough pan in my condo, we had the bone cut off right over here. And this is roughly how much?
7K.
7K, so like 140 bucks.
which is actually probably on par, if not more expensive than the States. But then again, as you guys know, when it comes to getting quality beef in the Philippines, it's a little bit more expensive. This is the bones that they cut off. And then I think we got some more ground beef here. The reason why I'm enjoying a little steak night today is mainly because my mother's back from the States, so we just want to have a nice dinner together.
And so, savvy expats, if you, just like Richard, are looking for assistance with your upcoming transition to the Philippines, and you want to start a new chapter of your life without having to go through all the pain and hassle of dealing with the logistics of moving halfway across the world, feel free to click the link in the description down below. We'll set up a game plan and we'll strategize how to make this book happen, ways that you can cover logistics. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless.